Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
Right on, right on.
What's up?
Cheers, everybody. Happy Thursday. How you doing,
Happy
boys?
Thursday and right out of the gate. Congratulations.
Big ups. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thanks for stealing my thunder, guys.
Well, you didn't say fuck all in the green room, so.
Because I was so blasted out there, let everybody be surprised. But yes, congrats, Hillary.
She blasted herself out.
I know.
Well, I guess so, literally. Never mind.
And a kid.
Congrats. That's awesome. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome
Very
to the
cool.
rest of your life.
The inmates running the asylum again this evening. So, put your helmets on, boys. So we say thanks, extra special thanks to all the channel members for supporting the channel, doing what they do. All our family and friends. If you too want to support the channel, down beside the subscribe button, there's a join button. The price of a latte a month, you can help us grow the channel.
A latte.
A latte.
Half of one. What's the small size?
You're paying more than
Venti?
$5 for a latte. You're getting ripped off.
I have a
That's
coffee
US
story
dollars,
once
'cause
we
it's
say
actually
hello to
$7
the chat
Canadian.
and all that.
You want to go through the chat? Do a roll call, John?
I guess I could do that. Let's go way up to the top.
I'm not
Oh, look
doing
who's,
it. I
look
always
who's in
stuck
here.
doing it when Ryan ain't
If it's
here.
got a star beside it, they're a channel member.
You can call that out if I miss it. It is a channel member.
Channel
Oh,
member.
lie.
Earl.
Howdy again, friends. What are we drinking tonight? Well, that's funny you should ask
old
that.
face.
We'll come back to that on my end of things. Guys,
Thank you
remind
to
me.
stay out of my personal affairs.
Right.
It's so private, Judy. So sensitive.
Brother Kush, how you doing, man?
Jesus gosh, channel member.
Chuck C.
Chuck.
What's up, Tony?
Tea cakes in the house.
Tea
It
cakes.
was early.
Hey.
Brother Wayne McCall.
Hey, BC brother.
Fuck this guy.
Maria. Hi, welcome. Good to see you.
How are you?
Maria Andrea, we are rice.
Maria del Pusta. No, wrong one.
That's different.
Steve Rezor. How are you, my friend? Are
Hey,
you ready
Steve.
there, Mr.
Dave.
Mr. Man?
No, my guitar is all of a sudden whacked out of tune.
We'll come back. We got Steve. We got Kush. Yes. Earl. Was it like 5 people? Oh, Darboard, how you doing? I meant to
Right,
tell you,
Darboard.
buddy. I've got to figure out how to upload those presets, but I will send them to you. So I'm sorry it's taken me so damn long. Oops. And Hillary, new mom. Congrats.
Congrats.
Or mum, as you say.
Yes, mom.
My mom.
Stu Perry. It's a Thursday jam. Yes, no trans tram tonight, as none of us own one of those things or can operate those things. Who else we got here? Who that guy? Who that guy?
He's the trans guy.
Trans of the Trem. Brother Yostinator, how are you, my friend?
What's up, Yost?
Channel member, panel member, an executive producer to the stars. It's Mr. Symmetry.
Can't find the button. He's looking.
I'm waiting.
Nope, now wrong
Super
button.
symmetry.
Mark's gas station's here. How you doing, brother?
Yo.
No Man's Land is here. You guys are from the hamburger train. Exactly. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Rock Daddy, good to see you, my man.
My loud brother. Turn it up.
Howdy, RD.
Brother Zach.
Hey, bro.
What's up, Zach?
Some Dave, dude.
What's up, Dave?
Brother Tim Thomas.
TT.
My man from the East Coast.
RBO.
Black 4. Official. Scrolling.
If anybody ever wondered what it'd be like hanging out with all of us, this is it.
Pretty much.
A little more cussing.
A little more.
Did you
Brother
say-
Dan Gorman in the house.
Dan Gorman's.
Very good, very good. Two things I noticed is that the guitar sounds wonderful, and we're not cutting in and out as far as I'm hearing on my end.
Lovely.
Yeah, that was rather annoying, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Especially
that
trying
was-
to watch the playback. It's like,
That was
oh, God.
tough. Yeah. Searching for tones here. Hello. Hello,
What's up,
hello.
homie?
Cheers, man.
Stiffy? Okay.
Hey.
Right on. Cheers.
That's great. We have a stiffy.
A collective
to have one.
stiffy is in the house. We said hello to Rock Daddy, didn't we? Brother
Hello.
Blue.
Is that blue?
Cheers, Blue.
Oh, what's this? He's only here because Randy needs to get some readers. Okay, fine. Second reason I can fix those broken guitars might take. Yeah, huh? He's doing the old exchange thing.
I need some more. I need more than readers. I need some freaking serious classes.
Oh, I got me some Coke bottles here. I can
Sure
fucking
did.
see everything. Did you say
Yeah.
hi to Tim?
You gotta watch your language, John. There's a child present now.
Yeah.
Can't hear, can't understand anything this far. Brother Bo, how are you?
What's up,
up,
Bo?
Oh, cheers, man.
Rock
Boss
Daddy.
is taking the night off.
Yeah.
Music
Man,
man.
music man. PKS. Rat and roll.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. Cheers. Good to see you.
Sister Arky, how are you?
What's up, Arky?
Arkansas.
T.Y. Spork.
Howdy, Spork. Howdy.
Ty Spork. Thank you,
Ty
Spork.
Spork?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not
For you, you're like at the bottom.
That's it. We're there, I think.
You made it. Looks
I did.
like we made
Right.
it. No. Did you get No Man's
You or
Land?
something?
No Man's Land, yes, of course. How are you? I want to give you something to raise a flag to.
So Thursday Jam. Are we gonna?
There you go. No need to watch language. I know her mother. This is true.
Jam.
Hillary seems like a really cool
Hillary's
person.
got a sick sense of humor, just like the rest of us.
Yep.
She's in the right place.
Oh, I was in a Teams meeting today. You guys know what that team shit is, yeah?
It's the new Skype.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yep. So
Sounds like
Teams-
those shop meetings I don't go to. Conveniently on the crapper or on a test drive, one of the two.
So I was in there with the general manager, operations manager, and the sales team. And for some reason, I told them about when Quentin did something with some apricot oil to an armpit.
Right.
Do you guys remember that?
That's a funny story. Yep. Yep.
Yep. And you know what they said? This is talk because you reminded me. You said sick people, and we're pretty corporate. Wouldn't the apricot oil burn? And of course, the operations guy, he's Googling apricot oil ingredients. Anyways,
Maybe if you light it on fire first.
Yo, what's up, Music Man? PKS.
Oh, yeah.
sorry, I meant to say hello to everybody on the show in the chat. The rock and roll ain't noise pollution. It's just loud
Oh, no.
music. Yeah,
Rock and rolling.
very cool. Cool.
Cool.
Well, it's only pollution when Quentin's playing.
I'm gonna try and be nice and not insult Quentin tonight. I'll give him a break. Y'all feel free. Go ahead.
I am, thanks.
Quentin play some tasty stuff from time to time.
Did we say hey to Arky? What's up, Arky?
Yeah.
We did say hi to Arky.
It's always a good time to say hi to Arky.
Awesome.
You guys want to ease into this here? Go nice and slow, or you want to go
Sure.
out of the gates, or what?
Just play something, man.
How about the key of E?
Let's bring it into it.
The key of E.
Oh, fucking hell. There he is.
You
There
guys
he is.
said his name at least 3 times. I wasn't going to mention.
Quentin James, Quentin James, Quentin James.
So you'll have to rewind because there was compliments handed out to you.
Much love, Pops.
Yeah.
Was there? What?
I
Quentin.
said Jimmy or Jimmy. Jimmy does too.
Wait,
But
he's calling you?
Quint,
Hello?
Shut up, Ray. Jimmy does.
we
Hey,
got
Sean.
Mike in the chat.
40
What's up, Sean?
What's up,
What's up,
bro?
Sean? Yo, Mike. 40.
Pretty sure
Was
40's
saying
got
that-
his channel in the description. If you're all interested in looking at more cool stuff, check that one out, man.
Yeah, man.
Link in the description.
All the links to all of the channels,
Not on top of John's
co-channels.
head.
Got a quick 40 grit thing. I was watching the premiere of his Pinky guitar. And
Nice guitar.
I didn't realize. Yeah, it's awesome. It's a pink
Is it
Charvel
pink?
I would play. Yeah. Pink Charvel. And I didn't realize that 40 strung his guitars with the ball end at the tuner. I always cut the shit off. So I was like, I can't ever do. I've tried it, and I can't ever get the wraps right. Where there'll be like 6 wraps here, 3 wraps here, 2 here, 14 on the. I can't ever get the wraps right. So I texted him. I said, hey man, where do you cut the strings off? I got to restring the white San Dimas, and I'm gonna try that. And he's like, told me where, whatever. So I was doing it, and I'm like, dude, that was a pain in the ass. I had to completely adjust my technique of stringing to get the wraps to stack right. I'm like, what the? I'll just keep cutting the ball end off. Anyway, go ahead. I'm lame. I'm a fucking amateur.
And just put
It
locking
just
tuners
proves
on
that
it. You
you're
don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you're open.
This guitar has locking tuners, so
Yeah, that's the way to roll.
Open to trying stuff. E minor, boys. E minor.
can't hear you.
It was a pregnant pause to build tension, you dummy. in there, boys.
Very good. Very good. It feels
did
so much
good.
more intimate with just the three of you here. You know, you get the jams when there's like five,
We can hear
six
you.
people. It's a lot more challenge here.
No, I quite like it when it's this intimate. Oh, for
Oh,
fuck's sakes.
Jesus. Look away.
How you doing, brother?
Pops!
You know, I commented that the bad thing is I have Randy's phone number, but Arky has my phone number. Like, ah,
saw that.
shit.
There you go.
Arky, what's up?
No, you shut up.
Trev, what's up, bruh?
Jeez, man.
No, seriously, where's Ryan? Is he okay? Everything good?
Yeah, but
yeah.
He's all good. He's just taking a
He had to
night off.
work. He had to work late. And he's tired.
Oh, I
To
forget
get
some,
up early, work late, he's fucking tired. He's an old man
So-
like the rest of us.
some,
We're
of you
doing
kids,
3 shows a week, 3 successful shows a week.
some of you kids have
What does that mean, Trev?
We need to rotate in sometimes, you know. Maybe everybody you can't just be going
I know.
full tilt all the time.
some of you kids actually have jobs, unlike Quentin James,
Real life.
who just
You've
sucks
done
off
your
the
work.
who sits around and sucks off the government boob.
You've already done your work.
Yeah, you've earned that right,
Yeah, aren't you like 108?
right? I think at 95 years old, you should be able to kick back and relax a little.
Well, in all
Red-
fairness, you look good for 108.
Randy, don't make me call you again. You guys sound so good, man. I hate it.
Not anymore.
Uh-oh. Oh, Randy, I tried that, stringing the strings backwards. I would always have like 30 raps on the high E and 4 on the B, and it's like, oh, come on.
It probably would have helped if I'd have taken the string tree off. Got it out of the way. But
Now, have y'all explained to people, because years and years ago, I was like, if I have a locky nut, why do I have the stupid string tree? Does Randy want to explain that, or you want me to?
About the break
explain it?
angle.
What it does is it
Don't spoil his story.
this ain't
Well, he was
GT,
asking
bruh.
me a question. I knew the answer. So.
what happened if you don't have downward pressure, so it's hard to do. This pulls the string flat across the nut there. So when you lock it down, all your strings don't go sharp or flat. So it pushes down so it's flat, creates that downward angle. By the way, I'm playing Juicy Booty with the rainbow.
Where'd you get those pickups? Where'd you get the pickups?
I got the rainbow knobs from Randy
Schecter, damn near rector.
and I got the pickups from Randy, who is still laughing because it took me 5 hours to install them.
5 days. Just get it
Well,
right.
we were talking about that. You posting the wiring diagrams online, and but it came down to the type of solder you were using, right? You needed the non-lead solder.
I managed music stores for 17 years. I have installed hundreds of pickups. I have never had such a disaster trying to install
That's what happens
a
when you go for
JB.
them active things to some basic shit.
Dude, I'll keep saying this. Those EMG retroactives, which came in this guitar, I'm not kidding, dude. You saved my guitar. It's like they are the worst.
But they're not active, right? They're passive EMGs, right?
No, they were
They're
active.
active.
They were
No,
active.
yeah.
Where's your battery container?
That's where he hides his. That's where he hides his Viagra
So-
There we
pills
go.
and
So when the time comes
Oxys
and maybe I get that guitar, I could put EMGs back in it.
Do
So
anything you want.
you're,
Steve.
you're wondering if who's going to die first, you or Quentin?
I do believe there was one night where he said he was going to leave that to me in his will, but he says that many times.
Well, I know Guitar Hack gets the Gretsch, and I'm still fighting between Randy and Jimmy as who gets the RP360 XP.
Jimmy, you can have it.
It's very generous of you, Andy.
Jimmy's like, yes.
I think Jimmy has the
I just
industrial
want-
tools to really make a good video out of
I
that
just
thing.
want the roll of toilet paper that you play slide with.
Oh, the slide.
There's an 11,000 foot mountain I can throw it off of.
Right?
You won't break it, Jimmy.
Use it for traction when you're looking for a little up the hill in the wintertime.
By the way, I think we scored a new Pope today. Is that what happened? I just woke up a little while ago, so I'm not really
Yeah, white smoke. That,
keeping up
it's
on
either the
Is
you
that
know,
a thing?
A new
Cardinal-
pope or a
Cardinal-
blown head gasket.
Snoop
we're
Dogg.
chiefing
Is
it up, or we got a
blew
new
a head
Pope.
gasket.
Is he American too?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
American Pope, first in history.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, because I follow stuff like that because, you know.
Well, I mean, it's not a bad seat to have in the Vatican on top of that vault that's been sitting there for 700 years. That's full.
Oh,
of
you
all
get the
that
cool
shit.
ride. You get the Pope-mobile. And
Problem is,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no hookers and blow going on there. I mean, that's a whole different. It's not a rock star lifestyle, as far as we know.
I mean, who wouldn't want to wear $1 million hat?
I'd take it to the pawn shop.
That's right.
Right? Get me some fucking
What?
Cus-
These jewels are cubic zirconians?
get me some custom shop get your ass on order here.
And Buddy in the shops in Philadelphia, this worth $50.
hey, I don't know if y'all know, but Steve and I are live tomorrow at 9 on Guitar Talk
GM
Universe.
is
Friday night,
any guest or just a regular custom show?
6 o'clock Pacific time.
I don't know if Rob is going to be back on tomorrow or not. No, we're giving away a guitar course of his.
Oh yeah. I think.
And
I'm
by the way,
interested.
I have brought over to the OhYouCrüe a special feature from Guitar Talk Universe.
What our
My
viewer
keyboard
count
is
dropping?
it's changing colors all by itself. I'm not charging them for this. This is a freebie.
Arky,
If
if
you
you're
push
still here,
the-
put a
the
link in the
function
chat.
button.
Not that anybody knows
Gee,
it.
thanks.
Arky put my phone number in the chat. No.
We feel like playing, Quentin.
Nothing with the whole tone scale, for God's sake.
No. We're
Some in E minor.
E minor.
That's like our specialty.
Yeah. That big long Pink Floyd one's good. I got my wall pedal turned on already.
We're loud enough, guys.
Yep.
Playing Q.
Go Q. Can't hear you, buddy.
Turn up for you.
I got no Q.
My guitar's loud.
We're getting there.
Hold on. How about now? Is that better?
It's awesome, Randy. You ended on the right note. There could be none more right of a note.
It's beautiful.
An E?
I have to admit, I was
All the way up.
I was almost, I think, a little lost on that one. I mean, I know E, but
It's got some changes in it.
Yeah,
It's
it
got
didn't.
Well, it must have been pretty good because you're at Gene's Place.
His guitar.
Throwing down
Awesome.
5 gifted memberships. Big ups.
Walk away.
Did I get another free one?
It wasn't you. We got Mike
Aw,
G
man.
gifted.
Nice.
Can't be a
Place
double
membership.
mooch.
Zach Dong.
Yeah, man.
Most worthy. Most worthy. VT Music
There's
in the
Zach.
house.
I don't think I've ever been called a double mooch.
Steve Cassidy.
Double boost.
Yeah, got a gift membership.
Very cool.
Finally, Robbie Stingle, everybody.
Robbie.
Hobby. Didn't he work at Kramer?
I heard
Kramer
he might
Guitars?
I don't know. No, maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. Yes, no, he did.
Uh,
I've heard the stories.
your delay's
story.
working, Trev.
I've been working on the megaphone thing to try and make it like the. We were listening to some Frank Zappa the other night, so it was the
Central Scrutinizer.
Let me guess, you listen to
Kind of sound like the
Why Does It Burn When I Pee?
Hate when that happens.
Anyways.
Trev likes when that happens.
Thank you so much, Gene.
That's
Much
awesome,
love.
brother.
Thanks for the support.
Uh-oh.
Mike's in the thinking. Robbie's in the house now. Look at that, bringing everybody to the chat. Hugh Caldwell's here. AMC Kingdom.
Hey, Hugh.
Cindy. Cheers. Good to see you.
Cindy, hello.
How you doing?
Right on, man.
How you doing?
So, and a good round played by all, I will say. We're in a pretty happy place, aren't we? 45 minutes in.
Just getting going.
My
Where's that
MX
English bastard?
My MX5 is cranking, dude. It's like at 3 o'clock on the volume. So whatever, dude.
No, that's what it takes to
That's what it takes.
be here. I mean, the mixes on the StreamYards versus the
Right,
the
yeah.
mixes are totally
Different, yeah.
Different.
Well, I first had the not the echo can, but it said recommended volume or whatever. So
Christ,
maybe I'll
look
get
at
a free
this.
one now. Do I get a free one? Oh, I'm double mooching. I'm sorry.
You already got one.
I'm sorry. Never mind.
no, you can't get two at once.
Double.
But once
platinum
again, we got.
member.
All right, we got to switch over from the
Say hi
robot
to you,
voice
dude.
to the
Brother Blue.
Blue. Big ups, man. Much love, brother. You got Dan in New Jersey. Hell yeah.
Ah,
Who never wins anything, but he got a membership tonight, didn't he?
you know who never
And we
wins?
got,
is R2.
Jade Gutierrez.
Ah.
Right on. Right on. Welcome to the fold, Sandra Courtney. I believe you're familiar
Yeah.
with Courtney, right? You know Sandra.
She's
And
awesome.
Tara Courtney. Rob. Rob's got one. And now, okay, here we go. Is it Basil?
Stefan.
It's got to be Basil because of the show, right? It's not Basil because that's the thing you throw in your spaghetti sauce.
No,
Well,
or
if you're
the
English,
girl
it's
who sang,
Basil.
"Oh,
It's
Mickey,
Basil.
you're so fine, you're so fine, you blow my mind, you Mickey."
Congratulations. Welcome to all the new members. Big ups,
Awesome.
everybody. Big ups. Blue Marks, Gene Splice. Thanks so much. Love you
We
guys.
got Hugh Caldwell. I haven't said hi to him yet.
Yes,
have we?
I got Hugh
We
on
did.
the scroll up there, but
Open
we
your
can get him
fucking
again.
ears.
You want to say hi again? Cheers, Hugh.
Hetriani, what's up, brother?
Did Randy tell me to shut up yet?
No, he said he's going to be nice to you all
Oh,
night.
that's right. Yeah, and he recommended everybody
Jimmy's
else
the one
be
that
mean
you
to
got to
me.
watch out for, remember?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so paranoid every time I go through the drive-through at McDonald's. I'm scared to death.
You're gonna get some.
You know what you got to do,
random
Quentin? Is you got to start getting your own collection of McDonald's trays. That's a very
Oh,
good source of
We could-
feeling secure.
we could have a celebrity death match with Jimmy versus Q at McDonald's parking lot. That'd be
Everybody
awesome.
goes up to the top of the hill and jumps on one and tries to ride down without killing
McDonald's
themselves.
trays
Wouldn't
at
that
10
be
paces.
That's right.
fun? John's looking for something. Melted copper in the house. Right on, man. Happy Thursday to you, fellow human.
I left my
Cheers,
hammer
Copper.
at home. Oh, wait a minute, I'm wearing it.
We got a big push of
It's attached.
new people here. Well, thanks for coming out, everybody.
That was
To the
awesome.
Yeah, where is
Thursday
that?
Jam.
Where is that English bastard?
I'd say send an email to the email in the description, but there's nobody here to answer that, so it ain't gonna work. But if you know me and you want to jump on the show, reach out.
Reach out. Take your pants
If you
off.
know me or
Welcome aboard.
Randy or John or I guess that's it for people putting out links. But
I sent a message to a Canadian bastard. If he,
Steve,
The Ripper of all rippers.
good to see you, Robbie, man.
In the meantime, let's play in the key of D minor. You good with that, Q?
Oh,
that's what dot is that? That
Depends.
okay.
it
all
5 or
depends.
10.
All of them?
There's only 12 notes in the whole damn scale. You think I would figure out some of them by now?
Yeah, and with 6 strings,
By the way, the
mean-
snuggle, not struggle, snuggle is real.
it ain't so bad.
How you doing, Randy?
Getting ready to play in the key of D minor.
Jimmy's grabbing yet another guitar.
That's cool. Like that one. Yeah, let's go.
I think that might be E, actually.
It's D. Play
Sounds
it.
like D.
There's one of these I mislabeled.
Just play that same one. Who cares? I wasn't ready to play.
Shut up. Killer plan there, Mr. Randy.
Excellent.
Killer playing Mr. Jimmy.
Great job, Quentin.
Shut up.
I skipped the thing there earlier that we need to get back to, which was Arkansas weather superstitious. Cheers, Arky. Thank you.
Awesome.
Much
Thank you,
love,
Arky.
sister. And we got Dahlia. We're all sending some love to Dahlia.
Yeah,
It
she's
was
going for it.
Martian
Yeah.
Murray, who is neither Martian nor Murray in the house. Cheers, man. Thanks for coming by.
Well, he's not Bill Murray, and he's not Marty Murray.
I've seen him on camera on a Zoom call, so he's definitely not a Martian. Well, if he is, he's one of those lizard people.
He's our favorite Martian.
He is.
And he's not looking for his Illudium Q36 explosive space modulator.
Now you're
They're here
talking.
for the water and the copper.
Jimmy's seen that cartoon before, yeah.
Did you just call me old?
In a roundabout, backhanded kind of way.
Yeah, I am. Not as old as Quentin.
Hey, you probably couldn't. You can't even make those cartoons anymore. They're too violent. You know, it's like.
My favorite was Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah. When I say whoa, I mean
The foghorn was pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Always, always made it home in time for Speed Racer and Ultraman.
I'm a Hessian without any aggression. If you can't beat 'em, join 'em.
Foghorn, Leghorn, and his little chicken.
Yeah.
I'm a chicken hawk and I hunt chickens.
I say, boy. Now, look here, boy.
Looky
I
here.
say.
Damn, that sounds so good.
Pardon me.
Okay, that does sound better than my Headrush MX-5. I said it, okay? You happy?
I feel like if somebody took time with you to dial that in, it'd be so much more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's all good.
Somebody wants to take time with me, man.
Involves a trip to Kentucky. Although I am way overdue for some bourbon, I'll tell you what.
Oh, boy.
Jesus.
A minor?
Could be a minor.
That's Quentin's favorite.
Ha!
C major?
Go for it, Quentin.
What is it? A minor?
A minor. fun.
Fun while it lasted.
I got one of those over here. Let's go with the traditional. Good job, boys. Good job, boys.
Might be the best A minor track you've played.
Everybody sounded really good on that.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't.
Round.
You
who
were on
showed
the
up?
fence
We were-
about that. I sent that to you last week, Randy. You know.
Andy frickin' Carson in the house. We got You Tell Me.
What's up, Andy?
Yeah, oh man, everybody. Did you see Nelson Rodriguez slide in here?
Alive and well.
We got some Robbie Stingle. Cheers, Robbie, man. I think we got Robbie already. Or the last barrage of channel memberships. Was there anyone else new in the house?
Andy, if the alarm goes off, just let it burn, bro. You'll have more fun over here.
Right on. Feeling good, boys. Fun Thursday night.
Is today Mother's Day?
No, that'll be this weekend and on Sunday.
This weekend. You good?
By
in
the
B
way,
minor?
that's my mom right there. That is not Brendan Buttcheek. That's my mother, actually.
Well, I
Sweet.
remember. Brian's in the house. Cheers, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
What's up, Brian?
Hey, Brian.
43. We're cooking now, boys.
Oh,
We've been in the
run
40s
them out
for a
with the
while.
1980s.
People are
tune.
digging it.
1980s tune.
Kind of got a Pink Floyd itch. You got the dog.
There we
You got
go.
something. Let's do some. Is Robbie still here?
There he is. Last chat and chat. Mini chat.
Last chat
Now
and
it's
chat.
Arky.
I hate to say this, but I got one more in me, and that's it. I got to get off my back.
Oh, so make it Alice in Chains.
No.
Quentin, what do you want to play if you got one more in you?
Let's do a Floyd one, man. I love the Floyd stuff. Steve hates it, but I love it.
Well, there you go.
Steve does it
Make
just
stretch
because
his
he's
legs.
oppositional. That's all.
Because it's usually an E minor, and I know those 5 notes.
What about D? You're good in D, yeah? You just was
Yeah, I
that
don't
D
care.
that we just played.
It's the same thing, but you take your hand and you go down too.
You're good at that.
Yeah,
Go!
he's got the manual override where he just
Yeah, exactly.
Get out of here.
It's like a robotic mic placing thing.
I got to pull some tricks out of the bag, man. If I'm playing after Randy, it's like, I got to pull the toilet paper out or something. Jesus.
We can put you in the mix you out somewhere different. Huh? How
Dude,
about
you're
after
not-
John?
You're
It's
so
not a
fast and so
competition.
clean.
Yeah.
Well, at least my penis is bigger. than his.
And I will say, I mean, overall, the last 12 months, Randy's tone has improved immensely from that
Dramatically.
Yamaha to where he is now. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Big
The
thanks in
Yamaha-
part to Jimmy Biter.
The Yamaha wasn't bad.
What?
No, it didn't
biter.
suck.
What?
It didn't suck. But, I mean, where he is now is just like, are you kidding me?
I'm kind of digging Jimmy's tone
Maybe
just a
Jimmy's
little bit
exactly.
more.
It's
Maybe
the
I-
same
Wow.
kind of math. It's the same. They're both using the same kind of calculus. There.
Maybe I ought to send the Yamaha to Quentin.
Oh, dear.
Will that do it? Can you make the Yamaha
Probably.
sound like an RP360?
I don't know, but the presets I've made are already in there, so if they sound like shit,
Right.
you know it's
It's burned. They're burned in there forever.
I'm the
D
only one
minor.
who can make a synergy rig sound like a Digitech.
Did you say D minor again? Who's taking the lead? Jimmy?
Quentin, give him a good stretch as long as he wants.
fucking typing and shit.
And there we
Forgot who
go.
the fuck was
Okay.
next? Good thing the song ended. Hey, the boss is in the house. And I was going to type off to him here, where he was like,
Mr. George.
No, this is part of the Mother's Day celebration, Ryan. In honor of Mother's Day, we've allowed Quentin on here, and we're going to treat him well. I mean, send him love. We love Pops.
We
And
do.
he's sounding good tonight.
You like
He is.
He wanted to play some Pink Floyd, and you fucking, yeah, for sure.
did a good
Come on,
job.
Pops.
I did a good job. You guys are my friends.
I wouldn't go that far.
Except for Jimmy.
Yeah, he does have your phone number.
Jimmy will either hug you or smash you with
So do
a tray.
Indian scammers and fucking debt collectors.
That's random shit. I
and
mean, somehow he actually got that.
That chick that wants to give me car insurance or something.
the same
All right,
ones
kids.
that keep calling
You're
about
gone?
the IRS Fresh Start program. It's like I don't have tax problems.
Can I extend your warranty on your Hyundai?
Oh my goodness.
How about I extend my finger?
How about that, Dave?
Yeah, I love that.
I mean,
Hello, my name is Kevin.
most
Kevin.
of the ones I
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
are
bullshit it is.
What?
Chinese, so it doesn't even matter. As soon as I listen,
Your name has
Yeah,
your name has 2 vowels and about 27 consonants. I can't even, Kevin.
One of my favorite things about not having an Amazon account is when the Amazon things come up and say, "Oh, your Amazon account is overdriven."
There's people talking here, man.
Yeah, man.
That's fine.
Shut up, Jimmy.
I'm sure you could hear him.
Jimmy's like, it wasn't me. Yeah, all right, kids. Hey, thanks for having me on. And
Thanks for coming out, Pops.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I need to get off my L5.
Say hi to Rob
We'll
for
try
me tomorrow.
everybody tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Pacific time.
It's 9 o'clock Eastern for us people in real time.
9 o'clock Atlantic time.
Is that 8 o'clock Central?
I don't.
That's not Atlantic time, Quentin. It's Eastern time.
Atlantic is
time
another
a-
hour.
Is another hour.
All right,
And then
kids.
there's Newfie time, which is a half hour because they want to be, in the middle.
Sounds like Jimmy's getting ready to rat and roll.
All right, I'm out. See you later.
See
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Thanks for being here.
Quentin
brother.
James, everybody.
You gonna play a tune, Jimmy, or you want to jam another round, or you want to
I'm
hang
here
her up?
for it.
Jimmy's going for it.
Because for me, there's no in between. I keep holding on.
There we are.
I love that song. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head for the whole weekend.
Again.
Thanks a lot.
I heard that one on Octane, maybe? Was it? I hear?
I haven't thought about that song in like 2 days, and I was sitting there at lunch scrolling Instagram, and a reel came up, and this dude's like sitting here. It's like, sometimes it's the undiscovered hidden gems of an album, blah 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 blah, and it was that song. I was like, great. Now that's back in my brain.
Could be worse things.
Glad it could help.
That's a great riff, man.
Yeah, man.
And the tone on that album, especially that song, it's just like a little extra chewy and aggressive.
You're chewing aggressive.
Indeed.
And abrasive.
And not politically correct.
Who's next?
All the things. I
John,
look
you got
for in a
one ready?
buddy.
You look twitchy. You got a song in your sleeve?
No. You want to wind her down or what? We've been.
Where are we at? An hour, 37 minutes. I mean, there's got to be one left in the bank, no?
Got one in the bank, boys. Fast, slow, medium, heavy. What do you want?
Well, I tend to go out with a bang myself. Generally speaking, I don't want to ease into the coffin. I want to slide in there fucking sideways.
See ya, boss.
Another early day.
Good night, brother, man.
See ya. Oh, let's do this one. E minor.
Take a gander here.
Good stuff, man.
I sure am glad I missed that big bend at the very end.
Makes you
Wicked
human, man.
awesome.
Makes you human. Oh, look at this. I was wondering
Thanks,
about
Cindy.
this guy.
Yeah, that one popped up, right? Is that new that since we started? Because it was
Just
like,
came
bam,
in.
super chat, bam.
Don't let him fool you with those fancy new glasses and that smooth guitar player. John Deshane is a closet homosexual. I could see why you might think that, but no.
Oh,
But
Dave, all night,
appreciate it. It's
everybody.
good to see you, brother. Been a minute.
People don't like that alligator head sitting on my front porch.
You seem real concerned about that, Jimmy.
The dog fucking hates it.
Is that right?
Awesome.
Well, shall we call her?
Yeah, I got a bunch of crap to do tomorrow at work.
Winding down.
What?
That'll-
They're expecting you to do something at work?
That don't mean I want to do it.
So it's a factor of life, right? I mean, fellas just gotta
Sometimes
go
you
make
just
more
gotta
so
do
you
it,
can get
man.
more so you can do more. And
Right.
so we can all sleep more. I mean, ultimately, I'd probably sleep 18 hours a day and just have fun for 6.
Yeah.
I
Turn
guess
into
now on the
dog
other hand,
years.
if you had $50 million, you'd be like, nope, no time for sleeping. We're on a hunt. Hunting chickens, huh? Chicken.
They build a house right next door to the bunny ranch,
Right?
and then just build a breezeway that connects. the
You
two.
don't have to go to the bunny ranch will come to you.
Exactly. With Shall we?
We shall.
We shall.
Thank you and
Is that
good
a
night.
wrap? Do we want to do another channel member roundy
Thank you,
round?
channel members.
Yes, do all the thank you sees and all the thank
Of which
yous.
there are 10 new ones to add to the
10.
list.
Thank you to
And thanks to all the contributors
Gene Splice.
tonight. Gene Spliced and Blue Mox and Mrs. Blue Mox, sugar buns.
Blue Marks. Congrats.
So we got
to
some work for
Hillary.
Ryan to do behind the scenes for the next opening volley.
And congrats to Hillary. Who I'm
Congrats
sure
to Hillary.
Big
And good luck
congrats
with
to
that. I mean, having a newborn is as joyous as it is a fucking lot of work. Can be a lot of work.
I don't miss those
The
days.
life out of you.
I'm happy.
I guess
with 12
we'll
and 14.
wrap it up with a song from the list and see y'all Sunday for our Chat and Jam,
Maybe
Rent you the
before,
whole
never
seat,
know.
but you'll only need the edge.
right? If you want to join us on Sunday, there's an email in the description. Send an email in if you're capable of jumping in. We'd love to hear from you. And even if you send us a link for a song you have somewhere and you want to get a little exposure, we'd be happy to fucking accommodate that.
We will pimp
Everybody
your ride.
sounded good tonight. Fuck, especially Randy. Randy, fuck you. Fuck you and your
I
dome.
usually sound terrible.
And you know when I say
Thursday
fuck you, I
nights.
mean it with the most amount of love possible.
No, I
right?
think the whatever tonight was the antithesis of Sunday because Sunday was fucking horrible. Or
Yeah, maybe.
Sunday.
I wonder if it's a
tonight-
traffic thing. I mean, yeah.
We'll see this Sunday coming, but everybody was good. Your
Tonight was
internet
on point
good,
for
Randy,
sure.
and everybody
Marshall
sounded good.
Murray, all Dave all night. Again, thanks for the big ups for I got him right with that. Love you, brother. And then so I missed you. I miss you. Good to see you, man.
Dave just likes my guitars because he's a Charvel head like I am.
Well, he's your doppelganger, so there's that.
Yeah, he hangs out with my doppelganger.
You need
at
to
the
bring an
Waffle
amp
House.
for the audition. Bo, you all you got to do is say send me a
bring
link
10.
and you'll get a link any given time.
Yep. Use your GT1000, your FM9, your
Cortex,
Your JVM
Lexi,
410,
900 or
your
800.
1968 cab.
your what is it? An
Walking
IRX,
in
an
a winter
IRJ, an
wonderland.
IRD, all those.
Dave, did you see the black one? I think you did.
The new one. Yeah. Let's go for one last pass.
It's not new.
One last isolation pass.
It's not new. I've had that guitar longer than I've had this one.
Wow, but it's newly
You did a special
sounding
thing to
excellent.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sounds
Newly
looks
tuned.
great.
made it playable.
Fresh out of the garage.
I didn't do
The
shit.
gay rush, that's right.
Willie made it playable.
Randy and OhYouCrüe went and did their thing with it.
Like the green pickups.
It's not a new black one. I've had this guitar for a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Dave.
But you got her sorted out.
Made in
Beautiful, man.
Japan.
Very
Nippon.
Did you
green-
give us a riff?
The green was partially Jimmy's idea. I was going to go with full green pickups, and he's like, that's too Steve Vai. Do the black and green
It's
pickups.
too gay. Gay. What did you say, Trev?
Gave I.
That's it.
What am I doing, Trev?
You're playing
Just
something.
give us
man. Show
give
it
us a
off.
riff. That'll do. That'll do. Exactly, right? Nice.
However bad horsey goes.
Now, right? That's a juicy booty right there, I tell you what.
Right?
Ah, she's sweet, Randy. It really came together well. Okay, say goodnight.
All right, everybody.
Run the
Good
music.
night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Randy, do you have a preference for a song on the way out? We'll let Randy pick the song on the way.
I like,
Backwards.
you know which one I like. No.
Stars? What?
Holy Christ, end this thing.
How did that stop? Why isn't there anything going?
What is this man doing? Shooby whopping dooby doo.
When Trevor kick him.
Nice one. It's been a minute.